Paul, yeah. hmm It is 7:30 and it's Tuesday, the 5th of November. Yeah. You know, oftentimes when I wake up, I'm thinking about the day. Yes. I would watch Father's Knows Best. Yes. But you know what was on this morning? Cool Hand Luke. Yes. And it's a story of an individual that went to prison. Yeah. hmm And it's kind of a good story. Yes. In fact, it got me thinking of prison. Yeah. You know, a lot of people, when they get arrested for a serious crime per se, yes, all it requires is a look-alike spouse to testify on the stand, yes, that you were in Squim, Washington, and you assaulted the individual. Or it could be that all that's required is a look-alike spouse to say that you were in Jefferson County, yes, and that you actually touched the individual. That could be considered assault. Yes. And then you can go to prison. Now, when watching the Cool Hand Luke this morning, I got to thinking about these prisons and how things have changed over the last 50, 60 years and how prison guards and the employees of the prisons, they don't do what they used to do. But then there's this need of what's known as laundry. Yes. I know how important it is to keep the prison clean. And how when they give you that clothing that they give you in prison, yeah, there's the expectation that it will be laundered on a regular basis, right? Now, when you consider the laundering needs of every prison in this nation, I have a new battery, yes, that I've been wanting to sell. And it's good for residential hot water heaters, but I'd like to get the hot water heater in every jail, yeah, in every prison. See, I'm going to sell some items today because I don't have any money. Yes. In fact, I'm 3 cents short of being able to buy some papers. And anytime I run out of money, I begin to think that I need to innovate. Yes. Some new technology that would be useful for those that have ownership of prisons. Yes. Ownership of jails. And their electricity needs as well as institutions that are owned by, yes, individual states, counties, and the cities that jail individuals, right, for the false accusation of being in Squim, Washington on December 31st of 2015, and in being in Jefferson County on June 16th of 2017, yes, and then sending emails to people at Heidi Budnick's workplace. Now, when I consider myself, yes, having to be in solitary, yes, because of upsetting a prison guard or quite possibly another inmate of the jail, when I was in jail for 27 days, yes, for the false accusation of failing to appear right now, I seriously considered just going into solitary so that I wouldn't be harmed, yes, by any of the other inmates that wanted to beat the crap out of me. Now, today we're going to look at the electric grid again and the electricity needs of each and every prison of the United States. Yes. And all the jails of the United States. Yes. Because you put me in jail for the false accusation of violating the restraint provisions. Yes. Of a protection order. Yes. A protection order that was issued on July 31st of 2015. Now, the petitioner didn't sign it. And I've tried to explain to law enforcement, yes, the need for the petitioner to appear at any of the permanent court order hearings. Yes. And then there's the thought of serving me. Get me the prisons of this nation. See, I've got a new electric generator that I designed a couple days ago. Yes. It works really well. Yes. On large ships, container ships, oil tankers. Yes. Cruise lines. It works well in the Navy of Germany. Yeah. And it could be today that it's going to work very well in every prison of the United States.